Good morning, good morning, good morning. Oh, wow, it's another cloudy day. Hardly any wind today, and I'm listening to the birds. Wow. I'm Boundy, psychic medium, bringing you the daily Lenormand card spread reading. So, shall we go for it? Let's go across to the cards. And here we go. I'm just leaving it a bit shorter these days so that we don't have too much waffling. Here we go, here we go, here we go. I do things in threes, don't I? Well, what we've got is three cards from the Ciro Marchetti's Creator Gilded Reverie Lenormand deck, the expanded edition. Now, we haven't got any of those. We've got the last card in the sequence of the generally recognised standard Lenormand deck. Card 36, the cross, is in our home space. As our theme today, we've got card 21. That is the mountain, so interesting. And in our workspace, we've got card 11, the whip card, but it is also the birch broom. So we've got a bit of a combination here in our workspace. So those three cards are going to be our reading, and we have an Our Card Wisdom here on this. Oh, excuse me, a little hiccup on the side. Just because it's not what you're expecting doesn't mean it's not everything you've been waiting for. That's a really nice wisdom, isn't it? Can we get it a bit closer? Wow. Gorgeous, aren't they? And the thing that we've got up here, I have put my latest spiritual tool in the scene. This is it's a sphere of quartz, but ultimately it's a crystal ball. So it's not a big one. It is one that fits in your palm. And I've placed it where I can see my dragon. So I have named the crystal ball. It is Kila, and I've got the dragon image that I'm visualising there. I can see it. It has been the energy that's been infused through the cards this morning. Okay, now if you've got some other type of a tool, avatar, charm, anything that you have that you can have help with your readings, use that as well. Now I'm just going to zoom into the three cards that we're reading this morning. And what we've got, we do start with the mountain. Okay, I'm just going to pop that particular link there, the psychic.online/the reading. So that'll take you directly to where the readings card is. I had a client that couldn't find the link last night. It just wasn't coming up for her. So I've put it there on the screen just in case it's something that helps you to type it in better. You can pause the replay and do it that way. Although the link is in the chat in the rosboundy page on Facebook as well as the YouTubes. Okay, here we go back to our reading. The mountain card in the workspace. I looked at the whole feeling of this, and what I'm feeling is, oh God, it's going to be a really challenging day, and I do think it is going to be. The theme with the mountain, it can be about the challenges. It can be anything that's going to block you, be in your way. It's going to be that is almost feeling like it's insurmountable, that it's just too big a job and you'll leave it alone, that type of thing. What we've got, as I've reminded you each time we've seen this card, is the moose that's down there, wrong way, the moose that's sitting there, or reindeer, whatever whatever of the natural animal that is in the realms of these mountains. You yourself are in your own environment. You are familiar with it. Yes, some things can be out of your control and feel insurmountable, but you can do it. We are given experiences in this life that are going to help us to grow and learn more and continue to strengthen our character, to strengthen our muscles actually as well, including our spiritual muscles, the thinking muscles, the brain. How are you going to move around something that might be an obstacle? Because that's all it might be. It could just be something that's like a slip of the ground, the land, like a landslide. It could be a very small one with a few rocks on the road that you can just shift around, drive around, or it could be something that is a fairly big one. Well, you backtrack and you find the pathway that's going to work and move around things so that it can be the destination you're wanting to get to is still attainable. Sometimes we do get that message from Spirit that, hey, hang on, this is not your path, and totally accept that that's what's right for you. You're needing to be trusting your inner self as you're taking this path today in whatever way that you're moving forward in your life. So trust that inner self as if you are in your natural environment, because you flaming well are, and moving it forward in that sense of connection with Spirit, asking them along the way. We have Spirit within us as well. It's the whole sense of being as one and attaining whatever goal you need to today, or at least be partway on the pathway to that destination or the goal that you're looking for. What peak, which level are you wanting to get to? Just put it into place and start to actually work on it and action, getting things done. That's what I'm feeling it is, getting things done. And it feels, yes, it could be on that slog type of pathway today. It's going to feel like a bit of hard work. But if we don't have that hard work, we're not going to be challenging ourselves and building those muscles, are we? It's persistence, and sometimes resistance is the strength builder. So let's look at that as part of the main focus for today. We are building ourselves up, becoming that is the strength of our mountain and the groundedness that we're going to feel in ourselves in how we're walking through our life. It brings to mind, as we're coming into the home space as well, that with the cross, it is that sense of it's our belief system that we've decided to take up. It's part of our, what we feel as our responsibilities. It's, like that cross we bear type of thing. Have that knowing that whatever you are standing up for, I'm feeling some boundaries here, that some of them are those that we have learnt by rote from our upbringings, but we're needing to stand our own ground and decide for ourselves what our beliefs are, what you understand as the good that you're moving toward. It does come down to our mores, or quality and values, and what we believe in with what is the good and the bad. I suppose if we are going to divide and judge and divide, whichever way you look at it, I feel myself there's nothing that is good, bad, it just is, but we're moving forward in that sense of the betterment of humanity in a way, or getting along as humanity as we're moving and growing in our lives, and how we're learning all the time. And good morning, lovely lady Claire. How are you this morning? It's lovely to see you popping into my daily reading. Thank you for putting your comment there. Lovely, lovely. I hope you are feeling better too. So what we have is, take this, whatever symbol it is that's for you, to really trust in your inner self, from how, all of us have had different upbringings and learnings as we've moved along. Absolutely every single one of them will not be the same as another in that respect. And we understand differently. So we are needing to actually step into our own inner self-trust and be flexible in how we interact with other people to learn, grow and understand, and sometimes even change those understandings for ourselves, because we can continue to expand on what we have as that knowledge, but it comes to being a different step when we put that into being wise actions from that knowledge and bringing it in as our wisdoms, so that we can even further trust what we're stepping into as our own self and our pathway and how we are doing our life, and remembering, of course, that it does certainly affect others along the way as we're growing with them, remembering too, this is our home space. That home space can include your own space of your house, your rental, your whatever way you live as your home, into your community as well, and how you're involved with what you do in community as community involvement. Or you could be sitting on the sidelines and totally isolated at home and not get involved in community. But you actually do still have an effect on the rest of what is humanity. We have the bigger picture. There is the bigger picture of the world we live in. So good morning, Fiona. Good morning, Ros Gurley, and all around the globe, a good afternoon or a good evening. I love that reminder we are global. Every morning you bring that wonderful row of rainbow hearts, and I love it. Thank you, Fiona, and I anticipate your numerology as well. Thank you. Just to make it clear, if you can't see that, I think it's 36, and the 6 of clubs is the correlating card. This one is the 8 of clubs here on the mountain card. Now we're going to go over to the workspace, that's card 11, with the Jack of clubs. They're all the clubs. That to me seems like, even though they're not spades, the clubs must be something more to do with that is our intelligence, wisdom. I've got no idea what the club suit is as a theme, if you're using them as part of your divination system or otherwise. I would say there is definitely some form of meaning in that. What we've got with the meaning of the whip is getting stuff happening and being in the workspace. This is why I sort of thought, oh my God, it's going to be a slog today. Well, we've got some work happening. We're cleaning out the room first, the energies with the broom, and we're getting some action happening with the whip. It really is cracking the whip. And that is the emphasis. That's what I'm feeling, is getting the work done. So no other dilly-dallying or fart-assing around. Bums down, heads down, bum up, get into the work. Or if you are actually holding a broom and doing that sort of action, get the tools out and do the work. So, and that's as basic as I'm feeling this one for today. It really is part of that. That's the background slog and sometimes boring stuff. Sometimes, the repetitive, all of that is just not quite as interesting as getting into new ideas and planning and all that stuff that's exciting and creative. This is the hard slog. It feels like it's going to be, sometimes you just really wish the day was over. That's what I'm feeling. But take a breath and really know that it is part of the backbone. It's part of what is the structure of how we're needing to move forward. You need days like this at times to really get the work done. Oops, I went and moved it. So there we are with the reading. It is going to be a full-on work happening day, I feel. And hi, Christy, lovely to see you. Hello, Ros and Fiona. And also a good morning your time and good afternoon my time. So a hint from that is you're not in Australia. So I wonder where you are. Would you be in the US or Canada? I can't quite remember. There's so many names that do move through this realm, isn't there? It's a wonderful way to interact with people, is coming together on these live streams. So just to complete, we have some work to do today, and it is taking up some of what is our responsibility, some of what is our choice and how we want to see the world in our understandings and beliefs, but it is working towards what is ultimately our goal of, the mountain also does symbolize that strength and groundedness and being immovable to a degree. Even mountains can move. So know that you are creating what is going to be that solid, secure foundation for whatever you're moving forward to with your intentions for your life, with what you have, where you are, and who you are. Okay? We are here experiencing this life being who we are. It's not all the other stuff around us. It is learning and growing from within, from our heart space, to be that is an example to show the world, well, to show the world who we are, yes, but it's not for that gratification and recognition and all of that. It's as an example and being part of that is humanity. As you know, oh, that's just gone out of my head now. It almost feels like a grandiose picture. I'm feeling myself flying above the world, the globe, and seeing from that outer perspective, being that witness, but also knowing that we are part of the influence that helps and grows other people's experiences for their life too. That's the summary that I've got for you. As much as sometimes it just floats past so quickly, it's hard to grab those impressions. But take them for yourselves as well in what you need to be knowing for yourself with the spirit, the guidance of spirit. Oh, didn't realise my hair's so ratty. There's the numbers for today. We've got a day number of 6 with the day. Oops, and I'll pop that back up again. It goes too quickly. And all of those numbers together are a 3. I love the 3s as a number, and one day I'll learn my numerology without having to look it up in a book. Thank you so much, Fiona, for that. And Christy the Canuck. Thank you for that. Lovely to know. I'll try to remember that next time as well. So thank you, thank you. And Fiona is saying hi to Christy and Lana. Thank you. Good. Oh, Christy, Lana. Christy, Lana. Oh, look, it was the cross-eyedness. I'll blame that. And Christy's saying hi to Fiona as well. So thank you. Hey, girlie. Wonderful to have the experience using these technologies, isn't it? You made a mistake on the day number. It looks like it's an 8. Okay. Thank you. 8 is a good prosperous number as well. And I've got a dog sitting on my feet. He's on a cushion on my feet and he just moved. I love looking after Oreo, a wonderful little companion. Yes, thank you so much for being here and joining me, certainly. And I'll just pop up that link again to show people. There's definitely options to have your own personalised, more detailed, very much detailed reading. I do anything from small little readings. You'll see that there's the curiosity card readings. I love doing those, but I can also do your Gone to Blow. So just ask. You can message me in the direct message area, Facebook Messenger, or on the website. There is a contact me page that you can go into a lot more detail there. And lovely to have that opportunity to read for you if you're needing that sort of help and guidance. So thank you for that. And I think, what's today? Yes, today is Friday, isn't it? So it just depends how far I get along with other work, whether I'll pop in and do a live reading tonight of individual cards for people. So keep your eye open for that. Certainly, if you're in YouTube, I think you get those notifications a little more reliably than you do in Facebook. But I'll go to the similar spaces and places. It will be mytimetv.live, my rosboundy page, and the YouTube channel if I do that. So it just depends on other factors. That usually is a surprise bonus. I'm not doing them weekly anymore as I used to. It's just when I can. So keep an eye out for that. And look, any other times, if you've got questions, certainly ask. Put your comments in the bottom of the chats here if you like, or DM me. And here we have Fiona saying have a fab Friday, Ros Girlie, and all around the globe, the good day or good evening, or good afternoon or good evening. I shouldn't say good day, not everyone's Australian. And those beautiful hearts, thank you. And Michaela, hi, hello, lovely to see you. And you just caught me. And oopsie, here, you might have to go back to the replay. I did do a little weather report. Oh, I love the little eyes too. Yes, keep an eye out. Lots of little eyes. There's certainly ways to get the reminders anyway. And thank you so much, Michaela. And on that note, I'm going to say keep being the best you that you can be. And we shall... Oh, what did I click there? Oh, that's a bit weird. That came up with the wrong one. Weird, because Michaela's saying g'day all, and then I was going to finish with her lovely namaste prayer hands. Keep being you in the best way possible, and I'll see you tomorrow or maybe tonight. Namaste.